They were for profit. They had no admission standards. The curriculum was very disorganized. They turned out very poorly trained physicians. Most of the curriculum was anatomy. Some of the courses in anatomy were actually 1,000 hours long. I'm assuming that any course took some changes, but if we take the period between, say, 1930 1990, in terms of innovations, it was a fairly lethargic time. But there were some changes. For example, in 1930, the average anatomy course was about 800 hours. So technology has changed everything about our lives. It certainly has changed medical practice, and it has changed medical education. We are living in anatomy really has been, because it's so visual, has been really one of the disciplines that has gained or at least been affected by so much of this. So we look at high-fidelity simulation, 3D reconstruction, iPads, iPhones, etc., high-fidelity or high-definition videography here. It is all around us, and it has changed everything we do. One of the things I think that is sort of interesting is that technology is moving so fast now that it often comes out, new technology comes out, and nobody really knows what to do with it. We don't have an application for it yet. We just have the new technology. And so it's up to teachers and various students even to figure out, oh, I can do this with it, and I can do this with it. So just the fact of having technology has increased innovation, increased creativity, and increased collaboration among groups. So it has really gone even beyond its own small world of, we can do this now. But in terms of medical airway, and it's quite narrowed at that point, which is where it passes through this vascular ring. So when you show students something like this, suddenly this is a much more interesting subject for them to learn. So we will be using the Anatomia table in our teaching, but this is very dramatic, and I find that when I try to teach with it, the first session, nobody learns anything because they're so amazed by the technology, and it's like you've shown them a new iPad. So it always is the second session where they really learn things. But this will be combined with other experiences in the simulation center. As I mentioned before, ultrasound is difficult to teach because it has to be done dynamically. And so we'll be using standardized